Hi everyone, in this lecture we are going to talk about the fundamentals of column selection. We are in the third section for the Pandas for Data Science Essentials course. The name of this section is Indexing and Filtering. I've gone ahead and created our first file, which is Fundamentals of Column Selection. So now let's dive into data selection, starting with simple examples. The most basic thing, which we have previously seen in our first section, is column selection. Now, to recap, if we want to select a single column from our data frame, we just need to pass its name in the square brackets. So let's find out how many distinct artists we have in our data set. So I'm going to say import pandas as PD and import OS. Let's run that. Now make sure you have copied this dataframe.pickle file. Just copy it and provide it within this indexing and filtering folder. Just provide it right here because this is the folder we're working in. So first I'm gonna grab our data frame and let's that data frame pickle file, let's import it into our pandas notebooks. I'm gonna say data frame pd.read. So we have a read pickle function that is going to read our pickle file. So we're going to say owith.path .join. This is going to join multiple paths. In this case, we just have one. It is data frame.pickle. And now, well, we have this dot operator in Python, which we have talked about a lot, which actually denotes that object-oriented nature of Python. We can use the same dot operator in pandas as well to access columns. But the problem with this operator is that from time to time, it might not provide you with the desired results. Therefore, it is recommended not to be used. But it is something that you can use. So if I say df.artist, and if I run this, it is going to give us all the artists. All right. And now let's create a single series from our artists. Let's practice that. So I'm going to say artists, df. Let's grab the artists. I'm going to use the bracket because dot again is not a best practice. And then let's find out how many unique artists we have in our in this data frame. How many unique artists do we have? So I'm going to create another variable and I'm going to say unique artists. Yeah, there we go. And I'm going to say PD. We do have a unique function. And then let's pass in the artists variable. So unique function, artists. And let me just provide some space. So this artists, it stores all the artists from this pickle file. And then we pass it to the unique just to make sure it provides us the unique artists that we have. Now, this is going to provide all the unique artists. Keep in mind, we have almost 70,000 artworks. So we might have like thousands of unique artists, right? And all the unique artists are the artists which are not being repeated. For example, you can see we have for Robert Blake, so far we have like 4 entries. So out of the 4 or as many Robert Blakes as there are, it's just going to grab one of those. And that is going to be a unique artist. So I'm going to say unique underscore artists. Let's run this. So these are all the unique artists. They're not like this is not a small list. You can see there is ... It means that this is a gigantic list. How can we find the length of the unique artists? We just grab the len function. So artists. And if I run it, what does it say? It says that we have 3,336 unique artists within our 69,201, which is the length of the artists that we have. So out of all these almost 70,000, we have 3,300 which are unique. That's it for this lecture. In the next lecture, we're going to talk about filtering. See you then.